Hi, I'm Lester. I'm Chinese. My English is not perfect, but I want to show you the real life in China. Let me take you on a journey through China in Chinese way. I am still in Shanxiahu today. Shanxiahu is a part of the Zhuji city and is famous for pearls. Yesterday I visited the pearls market and today I want to walk around the town and see what life here and is real like. After that, I will go to the downtown Zhuji and explore another side of the city. This is the town around the pearl market. It's much quieter than the market, but you can still feel that pearls are everywhere. Many people here work in the pearl business. For visitors, pearls may be beautiful jewelry, but for local people, they are also a part of everyday life. You can see many pearl shops and small business along the street. Some people sell pearls. Some of them make the jewelry, and others prepare the boxes and accessories. And that is what makes the Shanxiahu special. Now I'm leaving Shanxiahu and going to Fengqiao. Shanxiahu is famous for pearls, but Fengqiao is very different. It's an old town with a traditional street, local shops, and a much longer history. Both the places are part of the Zhuji, but they show the two completely different sides of city. Now I'm driving around the Shanxiahu. It is a very small town under the Zhuji. You can see the road is very clean and it's quiet. Can you see this kind of the building? It's colorful. And this building beside the river. That is a part of Shanxiahu. This building beside the river looks like beautiful, and it's very quiet here. Sometimes I took my film camera to here, take photos. I think this is a pole mussel farm. These plastical bottles are popularly used as floats, and the mussels may be hiding under the water and where they are raised to grow fresh water pearls. And you can see the hundreds of the floats spread across the water behind the pond. There are green hills, trees, and some buildings. The scenery looks very peaceful, but it is also a walking farm. Under this quiet water, many mussels may be slowly growing pearls. I'm now outside Fengqiao Old Street. This area is called Fengqiao Town. It is also a part of Zhuji city. So in this city, it has so many parts. Shanxiahu is a part of Zhuji and Fengqiao is a part of Zhuji. This area looks quiet and local. There are small shops along the street, and also this street is clean and quiet. So the people in here and there are not many toys here. It's very hot today, very hot, and you can see these buildings, a traditional building, dark roofs, white wall. I think that is the Fengqiao Old Street. Fengqiao Old Street. And you can see the sign here. There are several small streets and local attractions inside. The street is narrow. Most of the buildings are low and traditional in style. There are also some small shops. And local people in here is feel like a real old neighborhood than large tourist area. This street feels very different from the modern shopping area. Many of the buildings look old, but they are still part of the everyday life. It feels more natural and more local. Some shops may have been here for many years, but I think no toys in here. The street is quiet and the life here seems to move slowly. I like the place like this because they don't feel too busy. I think too busy. You're not only to looking the history, you're also looking at how people live today. No people in here, no cottage, not so busy. Looks like quiet. I like the atmosphere in here. This is not a carefully designed tourist street, and it feels more natural and more local. Now I'm walking deeper into the Fengqiao Street. Street is narrow with traditional wooden buildings on both sides. You can see the white walls, dark roofs, red lanterns, and old stone walls. It's very quiet here. No choice. There are not many toys. It's just no toys. You can still see the local shops. I think that is a bridge. And let's see what will happen. what will we see? It is beautiful. Now I'm standing on a stone bridge in Fengqiao Old Street. Wow. A small river runs through the town with the traditional houses on both sides. You can see the white wall, dark roofs, green hills in the distance. The river is very quiet, and the whole place feels peaceful and slow. This is very beautiful. I like the atmosphere in here. I really like the atmosphere here. Apart from a few electric scooters, there hardly any people around. Now almost tourists, almost no tourists. So quiet. It is very difficult to find attraction, a tourist attraction like this. No tourists. I think some people live here. Can see it close. I think that is belong to the local people. So you can see this building beside river. Such beautiful. Okay. Thank you for walking with me. Except us, no toys in here, so we are lucky. See this building again. So beautiful. Is that right? Some steps. I think some people. I think the local people wash the clothes in here. Maybe take a boat. You know, in south of China, river is very important for people. So some local people wash the clothes beside the river. Beautiful building. Let's continue. Okay. It's very quiet compared with the huge market in Shanxiahu. I think this place feels much quieter and older. The buildings are not grand, and the street is very wide. The place like often keep more of the local styles. I think I found another bridge. And in this way, I found some beautiful building. Can you see it? Very beautiful. The weather is very good. Sometimes in here, it's always raining. So today and yesterday, the weather is very, very good. Let's continue. So that is the real China. Now, that is the real China, and local people live there, and we walk through their houses. It is a beautiful view. You can see the old houses, a tree with bright flowers, and stone bridge, a tower on the hill in the distance. So white, I think white color is very important in south of China. You know, if you visit the north of China, you will find the red is the most important. Oh, beautiful stone bridge. A very big bridge, stone bridge, and I think that is the traditional Chinese bridge. Wow, can you see it? beside the river, the blue sky, quiet place. Let's continue and see another side. I think this part is more beautiful. Wow. Today I walked through the Fengqiao Old Street. It's quite simple, cottage with the special place in here because there's no toys. Along the way, I saw old houses, narrow stone roads, a small river, a stone bridge, and a tower on the hill in distance. I really like the atmosphere. Yes, I see again and again. Atmosphere is very good. No toys, no people. Okay, it feels more like the real old neighborhood where local people still live their everyday lives. I am at Yue Opera Master Museum. Yue Opera is famous from of traditional Chinese opera. It's originate in Zhejiang. These are some well-known Yue Opera performances, and you can see their photos and learn their stories. And to be honest, I don't usually watch Yue Opera. In fact, I almost never watch it. So I'm learning about it here for first time. So maybe someday I can watch the Yue Opera. But now Yue Opera is very popular. It's very popular. It is very difficult to buy tickets. So maybe next time and I can watch Yue Opera in Zhejiang. So let's go back. Now it is time to head back. There are many colorful lanterns in front of me. I'm going to find my car, and later I will go to the downtown Zhuji and have a look around. Now I have arrived at Xishi hometown in Zhuji. Xishi is one of the most famous women in ancient Chinese history. She is traditionally known as one of the Four Great Beauties of the ancient China. She lived more than 2,000 years ago. During the spring and autumn dynasty, according to the traditional stories, she was a young woman from this era. She later became connected with the two countries, Yue and Wu. So her story is not only about her beauty, and it is also connected with the war, politics, and the history of ancient China. Let's keep walking. There's a small traditional pavilion in front of us. Some toys have rest in here. Let's continue. It is a shop designed to look like China in 1980s and the 1990s. You can see the old television, a radio, some colorful traditional clothes. Of course, it's not a real shop from the 1980s. It is a store which sell the snacks. For many Chinese people, places like this bring it back to the childhood memories. This part of the street looks quite different. The buildings are designed in traditional style, but row and shops look quite new. You can find a place like this in many parts of China. Most of city have streets like this. So they are made to look old, but they are usually used for shopping, food, toys. Now we can see a traditional Chinese pavilion under the trees. It has 2 levels and beautiful rows. These are traditional Chinese bronze bells. We call it bianzhong. It is real hot today. This place feels like a park, and there are many lotus flowers around. Now I have been walking for a while, so now I want to find a restaurant, get something to eat, and take a short break. It's so hot. I found a small restaurant called Xishi Wontons. And the Chinese pronunciation is Huntun. It is a very small place. But honestly, I don't want to walk any further, so I'm going to have a quick lunch here, take a short break. Now I have arrived in downtown Zhuji. Zhuji is a country level city in Zhejiang province. You know, in China, country level is like a town. It's very small. It's not a big city. So it's not large or very busy city like Hangzhou or Shanghai. The city center feels quite small, and the buildings are not very tall. So, and many of the streets do not look especially new, but this is also what makes feel real. It is what many smaller cities in China actually looks like. So you can see this store sell the snacks. Is very popular in China. Now I will go to McDonald's and buy the dinner. 带走的。对，哎，对。I have just finished ordered McDonald's and I need to wait for a while. So I'm going to walk around and take a look at the city. The street here are not crowded, and the pace of life feels much slower. There are shops, restaurants, and apartment buildings. It may not look very modern or exciting, but it feels comfortable. People are simply going to work and buying food and living their everyday lives. In China, not every place called a city is a huge city. Zhuji is a country level city It's include downtown area, but also includes many towns and villages around it. For example, Shanxiahu, where I visit in the morning and yesterday, and Fengqiao, I think that is a village which I visit in the move. So Zhuji is much larger than this city center, but the downtown area itself feels more like a small city. So in China, it's just a very small city, small level. This morning I was in Shanxiahu, where almost everything seemed to be connected first. And now I am in downtown Zhuji, but the atmosphere is quite different. There are huge pearl market in Zhuji, but here I think it's like a normal city. Back to McDonald's, get my food, and then is a drive back to Shanxiahu and dinner time. To be honest, downtown Zhuji is smaller than I expect. The buildings are not very high and the streets are not especially busy. But I don't think every city needs to look big and modern. Sometimes a quieter city can show you a more ordinary side of China, I think. So in China, it is not every city like Shanghai, Hangzhou, Suzhou, Beijing. Most of them a small part and small city. Okay, back to the McDonald's. Okay, that is my dinner. So now I will drive to Shanxiahu again and have my dinner. Tomorrow I will get back. So many race meat. It's called Lu Wei. I have changed my mind and I'm grabbing some to take home. Look at this view. I'm on my way back and I just had to pull over. Look at all this green grass, trees, and check out the hill in the back. See, there's a little building up there on the mountain. So pretty. Alright, I have been so many places today and around the Zhuji city. Now I have arrived in Shanxiahu again, the huge pearl market, and I will have my lunch. Sorry, have my dinner. Thank you for working with me, and I will see you next video.